What is up, everybody? Cristo from Stud City here, an exciting video with all the June 1st releases. So if you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing. We're working our way towards 10,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, this video is broken out into different chapters, so if you are interested in just certain themes on the releases, you can go ahead and skip that way. But I do promise to be as entertaining as I can, so if you do stick around, I do greatly appreciate it, as all the time that goes into making these videos. All right, so the first city set we're going to be taking a look at is the Chicken Hen House. And I thought this is quite an interesting and unique build for a whopping $10. It's a great price point, and you do get a lot. You get some chickens to add to your Lego city. So I think that's pretty cool. I like the little chicken house. And the ATV, I think, is probably one of the cooler builds out of this little section. And the minifig, most likely not exclusive. But again, it is all just a $10 set, which is awesome. That leads us into our next city set, which is the Farmers Market Van. This set is going to retail for $45, releasing on June 1st, and is an awesome looking Lego set. It reminds me of like your pizza van that we've seen in history and the ice cream truck. So I'm definitely going to be trying to add this to my city because it correlates around like the years of Lego City. So definitely something I'm quite interested in. And this one has a nice little side build. You get like a farmer growing some crops. So I think that is quite interesting. And I do love all the vegetables they decided to throw in and the corn build on top. Definitely a cool looking set. I'm actually really excited going over some of these photos. The next one we have is quite expensive. It's going to retail for $70. It's the Barn and Farm Animals. However, for $70, you are getting so much. You're getting so many different animals. Look at the sheep, the lamb, the pigs, I believe the cow. Oh my God, this set just gets better and better every time I look at it. And look like the little greenhouse with the carrots growing. I think that's quite interesting. Even the tractor build with the wagon behind it is good. Now, I do think the barn is a little kiddish looking, but again, if you're buying the set, I'm going to be honest, you're most likely buying it for the animals that come inside of it. But again, you do get the barn build, which is pretty basic, just a 2-story level with a small roof and some little playability. I think the coolest part about this is the sheep. You can skin the sheep, or if that's what it's called, but you could shave it and get the, the wool from it. I think that's an interesting concept. But next we do have a new sub theme from City, which is going to be called Missions. This is the Wild Animal Rescue Missions. Get a ton of stuff in these, and they're going to retail for $40, and they have quite a few. As this video goes on, you'll see some of the other ones that are available to offer, but essentially it's kind of like a creator 3-in-1 box where it's not really 3-in-1, but you could build a variety of different things. It'll be kind of interesting to see how the instructions pan out into this, but besides that, there's a ton of great parts. You do get different like exclusive parts in it, like animals and whatnot, and quite a bit of minifigs. So I think these are decent value. Like this one over here is the Water Police Detectives mission. Again, this is going to retail for $40. You can see all the spare parts in this, and the new box that's being shown with the missions on top of it. I think it's quite interesting. I'd love to see how this sub theme does in the city line, but hopefully the instructions are good for kids, as this is more directed toward a kids line in my opinion. But with so many different pieces, it probably is going to be picked up by AFOLs just because the sheer amount of variety of different utensils that are included in this. It might be a decent value for mocks and for any other thing that AFOLs might be interested in. But it's exciting to see where this theme kind of goes and leads into. So yeah, the Water Police Detectives mission and the Mars spacecraft exploration missions are the last two to look at. So 3 in total from this mid-sub theme. I do like all of them. They're all different. They come with different minifigs, and the parts inside of them, one's a spaceship, one's a boat, one's a car. It all kind of revolves around that. So it's like different little builds outside the main build is the best way I could put it. But anyway, shooting on to the next one is going to be the electric scooters and charging dock. This would be quite interesting to see, kind of like all those bikes in a city. It'd be nice to see a bunch of these rolling around your city. That's at a good price point of $12.99. Comes in that minifig stand box, 3 minifigs plus your accessories. It's quite interesting, and if you really do the math, you're under $5 a minifig, which is good, right? That's a good sight to see from a Lego expense side of it. But it'll be interesting to see how many people pick this up and incorporate it into their Lego cities. Now we're on to the grocery store, which is going to retail for $70. Again, a fantastic city set. I'm excited with the Lego City theme. They've really done a great job. The new upcoming sets they're interesting, and I like them. I really do. I don't really like the doll style house, you know, where it's open on the backside. And it's interesting they used a Peapod guy, which was a Lego CMF series, incorporated into it. I do think that's interesting, but you know what? It is what it is. I do like the carrot build, the giant carrot build, and the little excavator here that's included. This thing is awesome. I love it. The forklift, I mean, this is a cool little build. I'd love to get that just for this set. It is awesome. And then the next set from the city is probably my absolute favorite and definitely a must-have. This is going to be incorporated into everyone's amusement park who owns the city, but it's the Space Ride amusement truck, and it retails for $50. So not even a crazy significant expense, but it is all loadable and on a semi truck. They did a great job with this. They made it into an amusement park, and it could be on your streets. It has multiple purposes, especially for city builders. And that's the theme, right? This is Lego City. All of these stuff go into a Lego City. So I'm a big fan. I even like the minifigs that have come with it and the little carnival ride, although it's not anything crazy. It's quite unique. So I am a big fan of that. Now, in most probably anticipated set, it's going to be from the Creator Expert line, which is Optimus Prime. Small retail price of $170, but if you're a fan of Transformers, every bit of this is going to be worth it. This thing it's pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a big fan of Transformers as well, but I do not know if I'm going to be picking it up 100% certain. I'm really considering it. The build is awesome. It does look pretty epic, but me and my girlfriend always argue about this. It looks a little bit more kiddish, and it's not really, I don't know. We aren't completely sold on it yet. We definitely love it. We love the idea of it. We just don't know if it's 110% executed nice, but it does transform into a vehicle, into a mech. So it serves its purpose. I'm really on edge with it. I really do. I really am. But I do like all the weapons that are incorporated that you could switch out as hand builds. I think that was a good touch, and even the Optimus Prime logo banner. That puts us on to another set that's going to retail for $170 US and releasing on June 1st, which is the LEGO Ideas Vincent Van Gogh The Starry Night. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I hated this set when it was in the builder stage and it was not on the LEGO website yet. They have done a significant amount of moderation to it, and they've changed it quite significantly. At first, I believe the original design was designed so it was not held up on a wall and was actually a display piece. I hated the comp set. I absolutely did. Now that it is a piece of art and an artwork that you can put on your wall, I do not mind it, and I think it's not a bad set. However, if this had to take up table space and a shelf space, it was a set I would not even think twice about. But now that it's an art piece, it is definitely considerable in my eyes, and I think it is well executed. And I do like the Vincent Van Gogh minifig. I think it is a good touch with a small little painter stand. But on to a Lego Minecraft, guys, and the first set we're going to be taking a look at is at the Llama Village with a small retail price of $130. The set, they absolutely killed it. I love the colorway, I love the build, I love the minifigs. God, do I wish I got into Lego and Minecraft. I love all of these sets, so it hurts me that I most likely won't be going after them. If you guys do collect Lego Minecraft, please let me know in the comments, as I'm quite interested, as I do thoroughly love just about every set that they come out with. Every single one of them I think is pretty unique and offers something pretty awesome, like an exclusive minifig from Minecraft. But the next one we're going to look at is the Red Barn, $100. It honestly is a set I'm considering for the Lego City, like hidden away, whatever it may be. I think I can make it work just because I love it so much. And my Minecraft days when I was such a young kid, it's kind of nostalgic to think about, but it is a good looking set and kind of reminds me of something I built, over a decade ago. But again, a retail price for $100. It's not a cheap set, but most likely at Walmart you can find these sets on at least rollback and get a decent amount of sale. Now, the next set we're going to take a look at is the Ice Castle, and this set retails for $50. Comes with, once again, awesome minifigures that I just really want in my collection, but I just don't have the room for. But it is a good looking set. It comes with just about 500 pieces. The minifigs are great. The build itself's good. I love the ice theme that's going on to it. The fortress. I love it. It looks good. They really make Minecraft come to real life in Lego. Yeah, every time I do these videos, I really considered on jumping on into other Lego themes. But anyways, that takes us into our fourth or fifth different release for June 1st, which is the Nether Bastion, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Once again, minifigs are absolutely fantastic. Set's going to retail for $35, which is a little bit more expensive in my eyes, especially for the piece count, but you do get a lot. I forget the slime guys that are in red, the lava slime. Those are cool to add probably to anyone's collection. But for $35, it's honestly not too bad with the sheer amount of different minifigs and mobs that you do get in it. And then the last set, which is the bakery, which is going to retail for $25 US. Comes with a creeper, a nice player with like almost a creeper head and another villager, and some other small builds. So not a bad set for $25 to add into your Minecraft Lego world. I do love that. If that's a horse, it kind of looks like it eating out of the garden area. But again, this is going to kick us off into our standalone Star Wars theme, which is from The Mandalorian. And this is The Mandalorian N1's Starfighter. Quite an iconic scene. If you did end up watching that, it was a very good season. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I do love this build. Probably something I have to get later on. But this set is going to retail for $60, and at this point in time, it is the only June 1st LEGO Star Wars released set, which is exciting. So it'll be the only one we'll have for quite some time. But anyways, on to Harry Potter, where we are going to get BrickHeadz. Yes, Harry Potter BrickHeadz. Now, all the Harry Potter theme set is releasing on June 19th and not June 1st. However, they are all still June releases. But anyways, this set is going to release on June 19th and is part of two themes. It's Harry Potter and it's also the BrickHeadz collection. And it is going to retail for $40 US and is a set I'm excited for because I'm adding it to my BrickHeadz collection. Definitely a buy for me. Next up, we have for $120, it's going to be 12 Grimmauld Place. Probably my most highly anticipated Lego Harry Potter set. This thing is beautiful. It's a work of art and has play functions into it built inside. It comes with a whole spiel of minifigs. What is it? 9 minifigs. Yeah, 9 total minifigs. Oh my god. And then the building itself is quite epic. It slides open so you can hide the middle section, and the colorway on it is awesome. All the masonry bricks and the dark tan, and then the dark black gray ones. I don't know if I can't really tell if those are black masonry or gray, or really dark gray. But either way, this thing is incredible. Definitely a set I'm excited to see people build and whatnot, and hopefully build myself. Anyways, on to the next set, which is the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow. You can actually pre-order this now, but you will not receive it until June 19th. It's actually retailed for $90 US and is an awesome build. I really am impressed with the Harry Potter theme in general. I do love all the builds, the trees, the buildings. They do a really good job to kind of inspire people to get it, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, which I do find interesting. You could definitely work some of these buildings into your Lego City or any other collection that you may have. But anyways, this brings us into another set you can actually pre-order at this point in time. This is the Hungarian Horntail Dragon, a nice little display piece. And kind of resembles some of its predecessors, where it's a display piece and a dragon. Not all of them have been dragons, but it's similar. Anyways, this is going to retail for $50 and is quite a unique build. I do love the Horntail Dragon. It looks interesting. It kind of reminds me of a Ninjago dragon, but the detail on it is pretty awesome. And then you have Harry flying away, and you can even see some of the play functions that are built into this pretty epic looking set. Definitely a great set to add to the collection, but that's going to take us into the next one, which is the Ministry of Magic. I love the green. I'm going to say it right now, I love the green. I love it. It looks epic. And this is another set that's really calling out to city builders, because you can do so much with this. You don't have to be a Harry Potter fan. You can be a Harry Potter fan and still collect these. But it looks incredible. There's so much to this. There's so many great parts. The minifigs are great. Oh my god, I'm drooling over the set as we do speak about it. But we'll go on to the next one, which is Hogwarts Dumbledore's Office. To me, some of these releases are just similar to what we've seen in the past. It's a castle build, right? And it's a section of the castle build, so nothing too grand. The minifigs on this one are pretty good as well, and I do like that sand green cones and all that all that jazz. It does flow nice with the nice tan color for your castle, but it is going to retail for $80. And then this one right here, which is Courtyard Serious Rescue, which is going to retail for $50. I forget the Pegasus name there, but he's definitely an awesome one to add to the collection. And for $50 for 345 pieces seems a little bit high, but again, all these minifigs are pretty exclusive to sets, so it kind of makes sense as the pieces aren't really so as well as exclusive. And then the last set we're going to look at for Harry Potter is the Hogwarts Carriage and Thestrals. Awesome looking set. This one has me excited. It's 121 pieces, retails for $20. For $20, I think this is a bang for your buck. That carriage is pretty epic. The tree build is meh, but you can use it for parts. I love the carriage. I think that is awesome. And then, oh my God, it looks incredible. It does. I'm excited for this one, and definitely a buy for me here in the near future. I always do think it is interesting to see the $20 sets that come out in these bigger themes, because I feel like those are probably the best bang for your buck. But anyways, on to Marvel, where we talk about the Infinity Saga. We are getting set number 76216, Iron Man Armory, with 496 pieces. I do love all the Iron Man suits that are incorporated in this set, and I believe this is 8 minifigs in total. I love it. It's coming out June 1st, retails for $90. It's great. It's, again, not the first Iron Man Armory that we have seen, but if you're a Marvel fan, and especially an Iron Man fan, this is definitely a set you're most likely going to have. And honestly, a set that I might consider, just because the quality of amount you get inside of this Lego set. But oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, I kindly ask you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. And if you do plan on ordering here in the future, click the first link in the description below. You get $30 for using Rakuten and signing up, and then also a certain % off on your orders. Quite the deal. That's all the deals I got for you today. I'm Stud City, aka Cristo. I hope you found today's video informative, entertaining, and insightful. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Stud City out.